What's up YouTube, this is Shuttleboy and I'm back with yet another video. Today's video we're going to be talking about the Golf Wang bike that just came out and sold out within minutes. So let's get right into it, guys. Alright, so if you've been living under a rock as far as Golf Wang lately, Golf LaFleur or Golf Wang bike just sold out in minutes on golfwang.com. It released, I believe it was Saturday, and it was for $800. We got a crew neck that is basically a racing jersey is what they're calling it, and then we got some pants as well, which they're calling the racing pants. We also got a bike lock too, and I just wanted to say my quick thoughts on this. Obviously now that it's already released, it's a little too late for anybody to hear my thoughts and then want to go and buy the bike, but I wanted to share all my thoughts on everything that did come out. Now, looking at the bike, I think the touches on this are pretty insane. You even have the flower on the seat itself. You got touches that say sponsored by Golf all over it. I think the colorway is super cool, very unique for a bike in general. And yeah, there's not much I have to say other than that with these. If you were able to get this, good for you, because I think this is very cool. But that price of $800 is pretty insane. It's crazy to think this bike sold out within minutes. I'm not really sure how many of these bikes they really made as well, because that would obviously play a factor in how something like this would sell out that fast. But we have seen some pictures of the packaging. We saw some because when Tyler had his concert at MSG, they did sell the bike for $1,000 on there. And we saw the box that it came in, and it did have Golf LaFleur branding on it, so I thought that was really sweet as well. And yeah, honestly, I would have been down to get this. $800 isn't terrible. Now $1,000 is terrible. 800 I can somewhat swallow, but I'm not really in the market to get a bike, so I wouldn't probably get it. Now, as for the clothing that came out alongside of this, the racing jersey that says the sponsored by Golf, which is to mimic what is on the bike. Personally, I think the colorway is pretty cool for this, but I thought the whole sponsored by Golf idea, which was shown on the bike, I just think it looks kind of stupid on the clothing. I don't really know why they had to do it like that. I think if they just stuck to it saying Golf Wang or Golf LaFleur on it, I think that would have been a lot cooler. But this whole sponsored by Golf idea just looks kind of dumb to me. It's like acting like the clothing isn't Golf Wang, but it has Golf labeling on it. So I always thought that was kind of dumb. I think it's cool that it actually has the pads. This is a pretty easy pass for me. If you bought the bike, I could totally get why you would want to buy this. If you don't have the bike, I think this is an easy pass without a doubt. Same goes pretty much for the pants. I think the pants are pretty cool. The sponsored by Golf on the back, once again, looks a little dumb to me. I'm not as excited about the colorway of the pants as I am with the top. I think the color blocking is kind of cool, and I like the inclusion of the flower. But still, I would rather pick the top if I was picking both. As for the price for the pants, it is also $100, so we're looking at a $200 outfit just for that, which in turn, if you got that with the bike, that would be $1,000, so that's pretty crazy to think. And then moving on, one of the coolest things that's pretty underrated in my opinion as far as this whole collab goes is the sponsored bike lock by Golf Wang, and it says sponsored by Golf on the bike lock. And once again, I would rather just say Golf or Golf Wang on it, but I think this is really cool. It is $60, which is a bit much, but this is a very high quality bike lock in general. It's one that you actually have the dedicated keys to open and lock it, not just a combination. And I think this would be a cool way to, if you have a bike and you want to have some Golf Wang branding to it, obviously you could just buy a sticker and slap that on, and that's probably what I would recommend to anybody that wanted the Golf bike. But I think that this bike lock is a cool another touch that if you wrapped it around your seat basically on the back and just had it locked on there, which is how I do it with my bike locks. I have them just stuck to the back there. It's a cool way that you can still have the Golf branding showing on your bike while not having to pay $800, or now since it's sold out, I can only imagine what resale is just to get a Golf branded bike. But all in all, that's my thoughts on all of this stuff, this Golf Wang bike collaboration stuff going on here. I think it's really sweet. I think it's an awesome thing to always see Golf Wang making new things that aren't necessarily just the typical t-shirt, hoodie. It's always sweet to see the different accessories and random things that they're able to make, like Supreme is always able to do every season. But that's just my thoughts on it. It's a pretty easy pass for me, but I was really excited to see this. I'm really glad that this just exists in the world, because I would love to own a golf bike like that. I'm obviously not willing to pay the money for that, but it's really cool to see that Tyler was able to make something like this and for it to come out so well. That's just my thoughts, guys. Let me know down below what you guys think of all of this Golf LaFleur bike stuff. And yeah, that's gonna conclude the video, guys. Please hit that thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video, and please subscribe if you haven't already for more golfing, more sneakers, more clothing, more Shuttleboy. And this is Shuttleboy, guys, and out, guys.